Just a girl trying to multitask. Boom. Welcome back to the channel. Starting off the day because my soon-to-be father-in-law told me that he doesn't drink coffee anymore. He just drinks Element in the morning. I think just because it like gets you hydrated, it gets you going, it fuels your day. And I was like, okay, sir, I'm gonna work out. Hopefully I break a sweat. This is going to replenish everything and it's gonna keep me going for the rest of the day. About to be really sore because I am actually gonna start forcing myself to actually work out and actually be consistent. It's like showtime. And also like, I just don't feel comfortable in my body right now. And Element is my right-hand man. I mean, I drink it every single day. It has everything you need and nothing that you don't. It's gonna have that potassium, that magnesium, that sodium, that perfect combination to hydrate your body. When you sweat, the first thing you lose is salt, which is why you wanna stay salty with Element. I love the taste. Like if I could actually drink it like all day, multiple packets a day, I would, but I just like feel like that's like not the vibe. So I drink 1 packet a day. When you use my link, drinkelement.com/LaurenElizabeth, you actually get 8 free sample packs so you can try all of the flavors. So that's basically 8 days of Element. Everyone is obsessed with it. Everyone loves it, swears by it. It is my saving grace. If you haven't tried it yet and you're going on a workout journey or you're just getting spring, summer ready to be schwitzing all the time, maybe a glass of wine here or there, need to replenish, drinkelement.com/LaurenElizabeth. Use my link, don't use another link, use my link. We've been ripping through these lately. We have so much to get to in this video. I haven't filmed in a few days. Got a sinus and an ear infection, LOL. So like, I swear on my life, like I've texted multiple people saying, I swear to God, I'm never getting sick again. Watch me, watch me. Gotten really unlucky lately. I feel like everyone's been sick this season from like norovirus to sinus infections. So I took a little break from filming, but let's jump into the vlog because I have tons of footage to share with you of what I've been up to, and then I'll circle back with you at the end. We are going out of town for Matt's birthday tomorrow, so we have a lot to get done today while the girl's at daycare. I kind of took over this front sunroom, which I haven't showed you guys in a while, to like film and edit and stuff, but the exciting thing is we finally have an office. I like almost had an office when I lived back in Chicago. Like I made one and then I got pregnant. So I was in bed for 9 months. I didn't use it. And then we moved. And then I kind of tried to make an office again, but it kind of turned into a guest room. And then it just kind of turned into an Xbox room. Nobody wants to work these days. We're gonna deal with this momentarily. So gorge. But let's go back to the office. Come on. This rug needs to be put down before I lose it. Okay, so we got 2 bins right here of crap that was in the office. This is the office that has no lights. How good do these bookshelves look? I got them from IKEA. I decided to off-center them to this side, not for this ugly thing, but because there's a vent right here. So we're gonna clear out this whole contraption. We're gonna clear out this whole contraption. And then I finally got my dream desk, this one from like CB2. I've had it on my Pinterest for years. And then we just have to clear out like all this, everything, okay? We don't have a desk chair yet, just a living room chair. This is where I was keeping like some PR stuff, basically. Gifting, there's a little coloring drawer. But yeah, this is mostly product. And then this is where I keep all of my like hosting, wrapping stuff, and then I have 2 drawers of like tech. What I really would love to do is just get these downstairs so I don't have to deal with them, and then literally the entire desk is covered in crap that was just in this bin. So, but also these like bookshelves are pretty narrow, like this way, so I don't even know like how I'm gonna fit stuff, but I think I'm just gonna fill up, make one just like a little PR closet, and then we could do like a tech one, and then I feel like the hosting and gift giving stuff should just go to the basement. Okay, we did it. Nothing left on the floors besides wood boards. I put a bunch like PR stuff in here. Can you see? I'm gonna start like some tech in here, and then I did more like office supplies in here, and everything always reads even more plain on camera, but this obviously is super plain right now, but I think it's a good base. Just need like a chair, a rug. I'm gonna put like a chandelier or something there. I think maybe like a little plant in this corner where I just currently have my 2 bags, but like so far so good. Right? Pretty cute, pretty cute. Okay, Okay, I forgot my second phone because this one doesn't let me record in the car. So what I do is I just like lock myself in the car, but I'm so dumb that by the time I'm done recording this, I will forget. I know, it's crazy how dumb you can be, and I will set the car alarm off, but I digress. It is Tuesday. I dropped the girl off at school, went to the grocery store and Target really quick because we just like haven't done a full reset in a while. I think I was just so out of it last week. Like I just did not have a good week last week, like mentally, but that's my own problem. I was just like very anxious and down and overwhelmed, ordered in a lot, and it was like honestly like it's like nice not having to do dishes, but it's just so much better cooking your own food. So I just did a huge Whole Foods haul. I'm like so excited because it's March, and I love when I look on my calendar and there's like nothing like crazy, like weddings, trips, all that stuff. Like I looked and I was like I don't have like anywhere I like really like need to be going. So it just like gives me like a sense of like peace, I guess. But that's just like my personality type. Egg section's looking a little scary in the grocery store these days, I must say. Weird vibes. Anyway, I'm sitting outside of Beautifully New right now. You guys saw them in my last vlog. So we did the Diamond Glow facial, and we're gonna do that. I think it's like every like 6 weeks or something until the wedding. And then I'm starting BBL and Moxie today, I think. And those are like the laser treatments. So I'll have Nina explain because obviously she'll do a better job. And then Saturday I get my teeth. So this is also going to be a teeth vlog, which is why it's going to go up. It's not going to go up this. Usually I would put this vlog up like sometime this actual week that I'm recording, but I want to put where I'm getting my teeth done on Saturday. So I'm not going to put it up because I want Dr. Hoffman to explain like what he's doing to my teeth. And the reason I'm so excited, I'll insert some footage from our like prep appointment from last week after this, but he was like showing me my teeth, and I was like, this like a picture from when I finished Invisalign, and I was like looking in the mirror and I was like, oh my god, my teeth look so much worse. Not in a sense of like Invisalign, in a sense of like the enamel. Like obviously anyone is gonna look at you and be like, oh my god, like your teeth look so good, you don't need it. Okay, do we need anything in life? No. Like I'm just like one of those people where I'm like, you could tell me I don't need it all day long. Like I got a nose job, best thing I ever did. So I just know thyself. So I looked and I was just like, oh my god, like they were even straighter on the bottom and now they're even more curved. It's because like the enamel is just like breaking down. And he was like, yeah, look, and he like zoomed in. He's like, there's like cracks like in the enamel of your teeth. So I'll have him explain it because obviously it's not just for aesthetics. It's very proactively for the health of my teeth. So that's why I feel a lot better about kind of just getting it done now, because I'm gonna have to do it at some point. I was talking to my grandma yesterday and she was like, yeah, like I think it's just genetics, because she's like, that happened to me. My mom has fake teeth. Dr. Hoffman's actually going to redo my mom's teeth because he's the best, and I don't know why she needs them redone, but something's happening with them. And so I was like, well, if you're gonna get them like fixed or looked at, go to Dr. Hoffman. That's really exciting for Saturday. I'm definitely like a little bit nervous because I'm obviously it's gonna look like a little bit different, but from looking at like the molds and seeing like what's being added, it's really not that crazy. So I think it's like if I didn't share that I was doing it, it would just be like, wow, like you like look really good, like what did you do, that type of vibe. But anyway, back to the skincare. BBL Moxie today. I've been doing my skincare regimen that they recommended to me and gave me all the products for, and I've really been like taking really good care of my skin. And I feel like when you look at like, especially even my TikTok, because like that's where I just like record my face the most, like my skin's been glowing, like it's crazy. Like one dermaplane Diamond Glow and it's already made such a difference. Even if you are getting married and you don't want to start like this early, definitely start like a couple months before your wedding and you'll see a huge difference. I'm also just like so fucking excited for our wedding. I don't know, like obviously the only thing that sucks is like when you have to pay for things, because why would that not suck? So when you put that anxiety aside of like budgeting, when I just listen to music in my car and I just like add songs and I'm like, oh my god, like we're gonna just like have so much fun. I love that I'm keeping my dress a surprise. I'm like, it's just such an added like fun element of like no one knows, and so I'm like so excited. My dress gets here August 30th and then I go to my like tailoring appointments all the way up until November. It's crazy. Like wedding planning and stuff is kind of like a full-time gig. I do have a wedding planner, but I just mean like how much stuff you have to do. Like I was doing our save the dates yesterday and it took me like 2 hours. Like, and I was just thinking like, how could I have done this if the girl was at home? I was also doing like my website stuff because we're relaunching the website next week, which is maybe this week when you're watching it. So we'll get into that later, but I'm excited because we're gonna have new customer service, new fulfillment. So hopefully you guys are just all around have a better customer experience. So yeah, it's just like a lot of things. Like I feel like every single thing I'm doing is something that you should be doing alone, like by itself. Like spend 1 year doing the business, spend 1 year on your wedding, spend 1 year moving into a new house, and like we're just kind of doing them all simultaneously, and it's like definitely like a mind fuck. But enough rambling, I'll shut up. I'll see you in there. You tell me, sister.
We're gonna do BBL first.
I look like shit. Hey, you have to explain the difference, or what is BBL versus Moxie. Why are my eyes so red? Look at my eyes.
Could be the lighting. I get super red from it. Hi.
And she's back.
BBL treats all color. Okay, so like all your reds, all your browns. These little veins, the broken capillaries that we have here. Yeah, numbing definitely made you red here. But the little broken capillaries, tiny little veins, and then all this pigment we're gonna work on. But we're gonna do a series of these. We're not gonna go crazy.
Do you usually do series for people?
Yeah. So like, and especially because this is for your wedding and you have stuff going on, I'm not gonna like fry your face off right now. If you came to me and you're like, what you kind of did, you're like, I hate my dark spots and
yeah,
kind of want them gone. That's when we do a series and get them like as erased as possible. You're gonna be here a lot. Work on this pigment and redness today and just like baby.
When do you see results?
You're gonna see one after your first one. You're gonna see results. Not like perfect, obviously.
Yeah, because low and slow.
Yeah. And then we'll do Moxie after. Like texture, a little bit of fine lines, wrinkles, a little bit of acne scarring, but also for people with melasma.
I have it right.
Yeah, apples
there
and cheeks.
and there.
This is the only laser you want to do with someone with melasma. So we're going to do BBL first, take care of all like reds, browns, and then the Moxie will like act as an eraser to take.
So if someone doesn't, if someone doesn't have melasma, do you still do Moxie?
Yeah, because it also works like this can be done on any skin type, and it doesn't matter how light, how dark you are, any type of pigment. But if you have reds and browns, it's like you hold some reds.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the picture.
Most people actually do both.
Okay, okay.
So we're gelling you up.
Gelling you up. Triggered. PTSD.
Why? Oh.
Pregnant.
I'm like, what?
Hello. I had my mom come in town on Wednesday. We had a funeral yesterday, Thursday, and it was like all day. And then it is Friday today. I just got off a meeting. I have an eye thing happening again. I have like a sty or something. I don't know, but it like hurts to touch. I went to a dermatologist and I went to an eye doctor. No one's been able to tell me what the heck's wrong with my eyes. So I've just accepted it at this point, but it hurts. It doesn't look that bad. It's been happening all week, but it hurts. Tomorrow is coordination day. Oh, by the way, love this new set that I got. Like, I'm really upset that I put it on last night because I should have put it on today and worn it all day, but I have to shower and then that's gross to put it back on. So, but I'm gonna link it because a lot of you have been asking me about lounge stuff, and this material, it's skatey. It's just, oh my God, it's so nice. Okay, ADD. Tomorrow I get my new teeth. I'm getting really nervous. I'm gonna take you guys the whole time. Also my skin looks so much better from when I got the lasers. It just feels like sandpaper, and then you can see a lot of the pigment. So it's like dark there, dark there, dark there. But hopefully in a couple days time, it like reveals soft skin. But the recovery like wasn't bad at all. She was like, you could wake up swollen, you could do this, this, and that. And I've just been using this recovery balm and this regenerating skin nectar. Nina says that you have to double cleanse, and I confirmed with her. I was like, wait, do you mean like 2 different cleansers or just wash your face twice? And she was like, no, just wash your face twice. I was like, oh, got it. So I've been doing that with this. So we're gonna do a good shower because we're going downtown for the teeth tomorrow. So we wanna feel our best. You don't wanna go down like this and then get new teeth and be like, oh, you know? I'm really nervous. Like in a good way, like I want it, but I'm also like, it's a change, you know? I was trying to think, I was like, was I nervous like this when I got my nose job? If you're new here and you didn't know I got a nose job, wow. So hard being an open book, you know? But the house is a disaster, the bathroom is a disaster, like everything's a mess. Like there's these are the moments where I just like so badly want to give up. Like, you know, when the mess gets too much and you're like, oh, now I don't even want to deal with it. But, you know, having family and community and friends, it's like a blessing. And so you have to look around to be like, wow, bless this mess. What the fuck am I saying? Oh my God. Okie dokie. Hi, Vogue. Microfiber towel on the head. Say a little prayer for you. Figure out like travel accommodations and stuff for our wedding, since it's it's not technically a destination wedding, it just like straight up is a destination wedding. I feel like if you're someone that grew up going to Hilton Head, you know that like you kind of just get like houses, you don't really do hotels. So I'm gonna put like a hotel option for our guests, for maybe people that aren't traveling in like large groups. But I talked to one of my uncles yesterday and he was like, you know, already planning on like looking at houses and stuff. So I was like, okay, I figured that's what was gonna happen, so I don't have to like maybe get like a whole hotel block or anything. So I think I'm just gonna be like, here are the options for where you can stay, but like we suggest like Airbnb or something. I don't know. I'm also like someone that like doesn't plan stuff like ahead. Like I'm like, oh, like I'll deal with it later. So like having to plan stuff for November, I'm like, what am I doing? Like I'm like, I have to do this right now. I'm like, this is crazy, but it's like we have to do it. Like this is why I got a wedding planner, because I'm like, what? Now it's like so funny thinking about how we were like trying to have a backyard wedding, because now it's like just so not that. I mean, it's still under 100 people, which I think is a good amount. It's no backyard wedding, I'll tell you that. I also have to find my hair and makeup people for the wedding. My wedding planner found a couple, but I just want to make sure that like I really like their vibes, because there's nothing worse than like getting your makeup done and hating it. But I think as long as you like over communicate and like really have a clear vision and like know what you like, most makeup artists should just be able to like execute that. Go do some laundry. And my toxic trait is that I put the laundry in the things and then I forget about it. And that's how laundry doesn't get done. I was thinking that my hair looked kind of nice, and then I just turned the camera on. Not looking so good. No. No. You shaved? Mm-hmm. When?
Just now.
Why?
I was just sick of feeling it.
Ugh. Still cute. Still cute.
No,
Sure.
Babe, you're not vlogging.
I am vlogging.
Oh, you are. I was like, you don't have to tell me all that stuff.
You think I'm just describing what I'm doing to you?
Yeah.
So first, babe, I'm gonna go in with my tinted sunscreen, okay? This lighting's all messed up. Oh, last night, I was trying to clean up. I'm talking to the vlog, I'm not talking to you, you were there. I was like using this little vacuum, so I wasn't really moving anything on the counter. I was just kind of like going around it. And you'd think the worst fear is to like, oh no, you're gonna accidentally suck something up. No, I accidentally knocked something over. I knocked my diamond tennis bracelet into the sink. It was like hanging on by a thread, and I should have gotten tweezers, but instead I went to go grab it with my nails. Down the drain. I had to run out and grab Matt and be like, I just dropped a diamond bracelet down the sink. He recovered it. Okay. Gel. Slick. Sure. Okay, I think I was wrong in my last video. I think this like actually turns, this Prada one, like has a pink tint to it. And that's why the tip's always pink. Once I was linking it for you guys, I was like, oh, maybe this is pink lipstick. I get fucking makeup on my white t-shirt every time.
Can you get it off or no?
I tried last time, it didn't work.
This is up. This is down.
Invasive dental work down the road.
Crack. Wow. What a beautiful yellow ivory color my teeth are. Crack. Ooh. This is what goes on your tooth.
Yeah.
So, I feel like this hair's kicking in. New teeth day.
New teeth day.
I was under the impression that this was going to take a while, and apparently it's not. Walk me through the process for today.
So we're going to do a little bit of anesthetic. So there's a couple little pinches at the beginning, but that's really the only hard part. And then after that, we're going to first by doing a little bit of recontouring with the gums. So
that's first.
That's first.
Okay.
When I recontour with the gums, I use like a laser. So it's really quick, really easy. There's really no pain or no bleeding, and it kind of heals right away. How to get the teeth ready for the ceramic. Like we talked about, we don't really do any drilling. Basically, it's almost just like some cleaning or smoothing of the enamel. And then where I did the gum recontouring, I make a little reference point, just the smallest little kind of like notch in the tooth. And that way the ceramic has a reference point where to sit and also tells the gums where to heal to. And that process is very quick and easy because we're being very non-invasive with it. So that should probably take 4 minutes. Material that we use is a very, very innovative material, right? So it's like 10th generation of ceramic, right? It's kind of like an iPhone. iPhone's still an iPhone, but the one we use now is much more advanced than what we had before. So this ceramic now is so strong that we can literally press at like 0.2 millimeters. So it's almost like a contact lens, which is why you don't necessarily have to drill deep down the little nubs anymore.
Okay.
And then the second component of it is that it actually physically and chemically bonds to the enamel. So it fuses to the enamel. An enamel is just like a hard outer shell, like an M&M. So that's also why you don't want to drill it away, right? It's a little counterintuitive because you think, oh, it's so thin, it's going to be not as strong. But it's the opposite because you're using the tooth strength to get that result the last 30 plus years.
And then I did Invisalign first because
Yes.
of my bite, to prep A, that my smile was wider, and then B, so that once we did the new teeth, I didn't like bite them,
Exactly.
like chip them off. But does everyone have to do Invisalign before this, or no?
Not everyone, it just depends. That's why we do like a full analysis. And you're exactly right about the bite. And what I would really focus on with my patients and with your fans is that the alignment of the teeth is really important for not only your gum and tooth health, but your overall health. It affects muscle joint, it affects sleep, it can affect airway. So I always want to have 3 buckets filled: health, function, and aesthetics, so my patients look good and feel good for life. The bite needs to be set right, so ideally we don't have any issues with wear and tear in the ceramic. Number 2, part of what I do for the Invisalign is then set you up for this technique, right? Because if your teeth are all out of whack and you're like, I want to do this, you'd be like, well, you have to like drill them for it to fit.
Yeah.
So part of it is, it's like building the foundation and putting everything in the right place, and then you can just lay it on. The nice thing about what we're doing is we're kind of like, this ceramic is so strong, it's like body armor. So it's supporting thin enamel. It's reinforcing chipped teeth. And then it seals in cracks. So those cracks don't turn into a bigger problem where then you start having tooth pain, et cetera, et cetera. And so I think our parents' dentistry was, oh, I have a tooth that hurts, I'm going to go into the dentist, and the dentist is going to do a root canal and a crown. But the reality is, we don't have to do that anymore. We focus on being proactive, not being reactive, and it's like functional medicine. It's like live a little bit healthier, do things ahead of time, and then you avoid those things. And what we did is we fixed the bite, and then where all the erosion and enamel damage is, we're supporting it with the ceramic. So as much as this journey is going to be amazing because you're going to be super happy with your smile, for me, most of the time, that's like the cherry on top.
Yeah.
Those 2 other buckets are more important. And so a lot of my patients, we're doing this, I mean, really, they're not coming in because of cosmetic concerns, right? They're coming in because of these issues, and we're fixing it. It just so happens they look good after.
That's why I keep trying to tell everyone's like, oh my god, you don't need this, you're so pretty. First of all, you said that before I got a nose job, and now I look amazing. Second of all, like, I'm like, listen to Dr. Hoffman, like my teeth are like going away.
Yeah. You know, what I do is very much a specialty. So forward way of thinking and this really conservative way of doing things is, I'm committed, I'm passionate about it. So it's taken me a lot of time and a lot of practice to do this. And so not everyone does it this way. And that's why you're here.
And that's why my daughter will only go use a dentist, because then she'll never have to be 30 years old on Xanax waiting to get her teeth. Hi guys. When I had to get all these crowns done, they numbed me. I'm also telling you this story. but they numbed me like so quick, and I'm so sensitive, so they like whatever, and it's like almost like an EpiPen, so it literally gave me an anxiety attack and everything, and I've been like traumatized ever since. And this was at a different dental studio in Chicago, so that's why I always recommend everyone in Chicago come here, because my trauma's slowly melting away. But that's why also they had to drug me, because I've gone through too much. I've come too far. I think it maybe is kicking in a little bit. Not a lot. Make sure I look good though. I can feel it on my teeth, I'm telling you.
Sure, we both look good. It's like a numbing gel, but if you have sensitive teeth or like, you know, like thin enamel, I can see how it can kind of burn a little bit. So like don't be anxious.
There's something wrong with me though, so it's not your fault.
If you feel anxious about getting more anesthetic because you think it's gonna hurt, don't, because you won't feel it. But it's, so if you're a little sensitive, just let me know. It's no problem.
Okay. Okay, we started in the office, we're gonna end in the office. So I have my temporary teeth on, I have a retainer on as well, because the temporary teeth obviously come off really easily. You basically wear them for 2 weeks to make sure you like your look. It looks so good. Like Matt and I are both just blown away. After we were there, we were like, oh my God, they look so good. Obviously I sound weird because the retainer. And I go again this Saturday for the actual ceramics, not the temporaries. I think the temporaries are just made out of like plastic or something. And like I said, it's so that you can make sure you like the way they feel, the way they look. You don't want to make any changes. I don't want to make any changes. They look so good. So I'm not looking forward to like having to get numbed up again. It's like finally the last appointment in just a few days. So next vlog, I'm gonna show you like an actual reveal, an actual before and after. When I went to Beautifully New yesterday, I got Dysport, aka like Botox, because I'm starting to do injectables to lead up to the wedding as well. I've always done injectables, so like I know it might seem like I'm doing a lot, but like I'm just like obsessed with skincare and beauty stuff. So I feel like I'm honestly just using the wedding as an excuse to do these things. If you're getting married, you like don't have to do all this, but like this is just like what I do for sport. And obviously like you heard how Dr. Hoffman said, like the aesthetic of the new teeth is just the cherry on top, and even just having the temporaries in, like drinking cold water and stuff like that. I'm like, oh wow, like I already feel like I have like a body armor on. It's like amazing because I had such weak enamel before. So sorry to like leave you hanging. I am going to show you the final result next week because these are just the temporaries, but it was such an easy experience. The results speak for themselves, and also this vlog was just getting long, so I'm going to end here so I can upload and restart for next week's video. Lots of home updates, lots of wedding updates, and we get the teeth on Saturday, so make sure you're subscribed for the next vlog next week. Thank you for your patience as I've been battling with being a toddler daycare mom for the first time. I know, I can just see people being like, oh my God, she's always sick. Like, you think like I don't know that, okay? Like I know what I need to do. I know, let me live my life. I already have enough anxiety, please. They already look so good. They look a little weird because I have the retainer in, but okay, I'll see you guys next week. I started a broadcast channel on Instagram, so that's where I do like first look for everything, including the Lauren Elizabeth shop, new and improved, is going live probably by the time you're seeing this. So make sure you join the broadcast channel because it's like our inner circle. See you guys.